I know a lot of you may have questions as far as how this actually works. Is it real? Is it possible to communicate with spirits that have passed on? And the answer is without a doubt 100% yes. In today's clip, I'm just going to answer a couple questions that most of you have. One of them is, what is a spirit box? And what exactly am I doing with this device here as far as turning a knob here on the left-hand side? So let's get started. Okay, so one of the questions I get very often is, what exactly am I doing on the left-hand side? I know a lot of you see me turning this knob on and off, and you're wondering, why am I doing this? I seem to be doing it only when I'm asking a question, that sort of thing. Now, I have explained this numerous times, not only here, but on my TikTok channel at GoldRush Paranormal. I know a lot of you are new to the channel and you may not have seen other videos, so you're wondering, what exactly am I doing? Well, before we get into this here, I want to talk to you a little bit about spirit boxes. There are a lot of different spirit boxes out there. One of the most popular is this right here. This is the PSB7. This has been around for over a decade. I'll turn it on here in just a second, but basically what this does is this scans AM and FM frequencies at a very fast speed. We're talking like a fraction of a second, and it's picking up little blips of audio that are coming through, and spirits are able to manipulate these little blips of audio in order to speak. They can either say a word or in many cases even sentences. Okay, I'm going to turn this on here and I'm going to start scanning. This is scanning at 100 milliseconds. This is the fastest speed that you can scan on this particular scanning radio. You can adjust the speed by clicking the button here. It can go to different milliseconds. I found that somewhere in the middle seems to work best for me. So as you can see, it is very noisy. There is a different option here where I can make it quiet, but primarily this is the main setting that most people use, and it is a bit noisy. And based on my experience, you don't really want all this noise. So this is where this specific device will come through. So I'm going to go ahead and plug it in to my portal here. I plugged it in. As you can see, there is a wire that is going directly into this part of the portal. It is basically going in. It's going through other devices also that I have connected to it, but this one here is what we're going to talk about today. And as you can see, it is still scanning, but why can't we hear it? Well, I'm going to put this down here and I'm going to show you guys in just a second. So this right here is what's called a noise decimator. This can be used a couple different ways. One of the ways is to reduce the noise that's coming from this device here or any other spirit box that is noisy. And I'll show you guys here in just a second how that works. The other way, and one of the ways that I use it, is I turn it on and off. Now, when I'm doing that, I'm basically using it as a gate. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and open it up here, and you're going to see what's going to happen. It's complete. So as you can see, it is scanning. It's a bit noisy. And all those spirits can still speak when I have it open. It's very difficult for me to have a conversation. I want to ask a question, and I don't want spirit to be able to talk over me. So what I will do is I will actually close it off, and then I will ask my question. I will say, like, who is here with me? And I may or may not receive a response, but I have not set any intentions right now. I'm basically just using this as an example, but I will ask my question. Let's just say I ask, who is here with me? Open it up, close it off. Okay, and then a blip of audio will come through. This gives me the opportunity to ask my question without any spirits coming through and talking over me, which would be a little bit annoying for you all to watch, and also a little bit difficult for me to communicate with spirit. So that is exactly what is happening here when I'm turning this knob. I'm opening it up. Now let's just say I wanted to use this specific device that is noisy. What I can do is I can open it up, have it somewhere in the middle, and that'll keep the noise out, but it'll make the voices come through a little bit clearer. So I'm going to open it up here. I'm putting it somewhere in the middle. I'm just fine-tuning it basically. I'm trying to find the sweet spot. Okay, so as you can see, somewhere in the middle there, it's reducing the noise. There's not a lot of noise coming through, but occasionally voices will still come through. So it's a little bit easier for spirits to communicate and also for me to be able to hear them. Are there any spirits here that can say my name? Who's here with me? Okay, I clearly heard my full name there. My full first name, I should say. They said it again, my full first name. Who is here with me? Paul? Okay, I think I heard a Paul. How many souls are here with me right now? I think I might have heard 9 there and then 10. Okay. All right, so I'm going to turn this off right now. But I just wanted you guys to see, this is only one device that I use. I have several other radios, Spirit Box radios. I also use Spirit Box applications that I can connect to my portal here. And also there are many other ways I can do it, but these are primarily like one of the most popular methods of using this specific device. So is spirit communication real? Yes, 100%. Without a doubt, this is absolutely real. Nikola Tesla was one of the very first to ever use electronic devices in order to communicate with spirits, and that was back in the early 1900s. We are now in the 21st century. Technology is a lot better, but these are just tools. These basically just give me the ability to communicate and hear spirits, but the true communication comes within us, within me. If I'm the one doing the session, without us, it's still possible for spirits to still come through using these devices. If I was to just leave this on, it's possible that certain messages will still come through. But if I want to have a conversation, this is basically, once again, why I am turning this off and turning it on. It's mainly just to ask my question and then open it up when I'm ready to hear the response. So this way we are not talking over each other. It becomes a more pleasant experience for you all to watch and also for me to communicate with spirits. It makes it a little bit easier for me to be able to ask a question, and then when I'm ready to hear a response, open up the Spirit Box, turn it off, and let that audio come through that they can manipulate in order to speak. Now I know there are a lot of non-believers out there, and it doesn't matter how much I actually show them as far as how this works or how much evidence they actually see. They will still, for whatever reason, whether it's a religious belief or something that they're just afraid of, they will still believe that it is not possible, and that is completely fine. Everybody has the choice to believe whatever it is they want to believe. I'm here to tell you though that this is 100% real spirit communication. It is very real what I do, and I plan on doing more sessions like this in the future to help you understand a little bit more how this actually works. I hope you found this explanation helpful. If you did enjoy the video, please go ahead and like, comment, hit that subscribe button right there in the middle of the screen, and I'll see you guys next time.